It's not without historical irony that the US Congress is about to vote on whether or not to authorize airstrikes against Syria on the 40th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, when Syria, Egypt and Israel were locked in combat and that tank was destroyed. Now people across the region are fearful of what this latest round of conflict is going to bring them. Top of any American target list out there in Syria will be the 10 known locations where chemical weapons have either been developed, manufactured or stored. Now, attacking them may or may not change the course of Syria's civil war, but it does risk spreading the contagion of conflict to that country's neighbours as Assad decides to retaliate either with rockets or with more unconventional covert methods of destabilisation. Turkey's economy has been badly hit by having to absorb close to 500,000 refugees. But it is that country's support for Syria's rebels that has made it vulnerable to attack from Damascus. Now, Assad has denied responsibility for recent bombing spectaculars inside Turkish territory, but that option remains open to him. Perhaps more significantly, though, he could threaten Turkey's very delicate peace deal with the Kurds by funding and arming Syrian Kurds in the northeast of the country to conduct operations inside Turkey. Similarly, Jordan over there hosts some 500,000 refugees. That's 8% of its population. Now, Jordanians fear the destabilising effects of refugees because it was a Palestinian refugee who murdered King Abdullah I. Palestinian refugees sparked a civil war from 1970 to 71 and were behind dozens of political murders and assassinations. Now, Bashar al-Assad is believed to have a fifth column preparing to destabilise Jordan from inside the Syrian refugee population. And remember, Jordan is a country that has supported the rebels. It is American special forces operating there who've been helping to train rebels inside Syria. But it's here on the border between Israel and the Lebanon where Assad could really set the region aflame. And this is because Hezbollah, which is backed by Syria and Iran, has some 40,000 rockets aimed at the Jewish state, some of those capable of reaching Tel Aviv. And Hezbollah has already promised to retaliate if the Americans hit Syria with airstrikes. If those rockets were fired, though, they would be immediately counteracted with a devastating response from the Israelis, far eclipsing the damage they did to the Lebanon in the 2006 war. And, of course, Iran further risks attack by Israel, not least on its nuclear facilities. Through bitter experience, the people in this region fear a doomsday vision that combines all of the worst-case scenarios. But if there is a regional conflagration, they also know that its flames will lick deep into the west through terrorism. Sam Kiley, Sky News on the Golan Heights.